Did you know? A 71-year-old man passed away quietly in his sleep last night. His family was shocked. Just the day before, he had seemed perfectly healthy. No warning signs, no major issues. It was a normal evening, but by morning, he was gone. What happened? Could it have been prevented? The truth is, once you're over 70, certain nighttime habits can quietly endanger your health, raising the risk of strokes, heart attacks, and even sudden death. And the scariest part? Most people don't even realize they're making these mistakes. In this video, we'll uncover 4 common bedtime habits that can seriously impact your health as you age. They may seem harmless, even routine, but the effects on your body can be significant. Some might surprise you. Others could be habits you've followed for years without realizing the risk. By the end, you'll have practical strategies to protect your health, sleep more soundly, and wake up feeling stronger and more refreshed. Stick with me, because the final habit is one that many seniors do every single night, unaware of the danger. Habit number 1, eating heavy meals too late at night. One of the most overlooked yet dangerous habits for seniors is eating large, heavy meals close to bedtime. It might feel harmless, especially if it's been your routine for years. But as we age, our digestive systems slow down. The body simply isn't as efficient at processing food late at night. What and when you eat before bed can directly affect your sleep quality, heart health, and risk of nighttime complications. Think about it. When you were younger, eating a late dinner probably didn't bother you much, but now your metabolism has slowed. Your stomach takes longer to break down food. The result? Higher chances of acid reflux, elevated blood pressure, disrupted sleep, and increased risk of heart attacks or strokes during the night. Have you ever woken up feeling bloated, uncomfortable, or with a racing heart? Late-night eating could be the culprit. Here's what happens. Your body prioritizes digestion over rest. Instead of powering down for deep sleep, your system stays active, producing more acid, working harder to digest, and keeping your heart rate elevated. This leads to lighter, more restless sleep and added strain on your cardiovascular system. Take a moment to imagine. You enjoy a heavy dinner, maybe pasta or a greasy burger, then head to bed feeling full. But once you lie down, stomach acid can creep upward, triggering coughing, discomfort, or even a choking sensation. Over time, chronic acid reflux, GERD, can weaken muscles in the throat and airways, raising your risk for aspiration pneumonia, a serious condition for older adults. It doesn't end there. Eating late can also disrupt blood sugar. If you have diabetes or are pre-diabetic, late meals can cause glucose spikes and imbalances, making it harder for your body to regulate during sleep. What to do instead? Finish your last full meal 3 to 4 hours before bed. If you need a snack later on, choose something light, like a handful of almonds, a small banana, or warm herbal tea. These can even promote better sleep without taxing your system. Remember, your body doesn't work the same way it did decades ago, but small adjustments, like changing your meal timing, can make a huge difference in your nighttime health and overall well-being. Habit number 2, drinking too much liquid before bed. Hydration is important, but timing matters. If you find yourself waking up multiple times a night to use the bathroom, it may be time to take a closer look at your evening fluid intake. And it's not just about poor sleep. This habit can also increase your risk of falls, heart strain, and even cognitive issues over time. As you age, your bladder holds less. The muscles weaken, kidneys continue filtering fluids overnight, and even a modest glass of water can lead to nighttime trips to the bathroom. This may seem like a minor inconvenience, but consider the risks. Waking up frequently increases the chance of losing deep sleep cycles, feeling groggy or disoriented, tripping or falling in the dark, straining the heart as blood pressure fluctuates, long-term issues with memory, mood, and brain function. What to do instead? Hydrate earlier in the day. Aim to get most of your fluids before dinner. After 7 or 8 p.m., sip only small amounts if needed. And if you do need to get up during the night, make sure your pathway is well lit and clear of tripping hazards. Staying hydrated is essential, but doing it at the right times can help you sleep better, avoid accidents, and reduce strain on your body during the most vulnerable hours of the night. Here's why it matters. As you age, your bladder naturally becomes less efficient at holding urine for long periods. The muscles weaken, your kidneys continue filtering fluids at night, and your body becomes more sensitive to even small amounts of liquid in your system. This means that if you drink a large glass of water, tea, or juice before bed, you're much more likely to wake up during the night with an urgent need to go. And while this may seem like just a minor inconvenience, the consequences can be far more serious than you think. Imagine this. It's the middle of the night, and you suddenly wake up with a full bladder. You try to get out of bed quickly, but your blood pressure hasn't had time to adjust. This can lead to something called postural hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure when you stand up, which can cause dizziness, lightheadedness, and even fainting. Many seniors experience this without realizing it, and unfortunately, it's one of the most common causes of dangerous nighttime falls. A simple trip to the bathroom can turn into a life-threatening accident, resulting in fractures, head injuries, or worse. Beyond falls, frequent nighttime urination, also known as nocturia, can seriously disrupt your sleep cycle. Each time you wake up and turn on the light, your brain gets tricked into thinking it's morning. This disrupts the natural production of melatonin, the hormone responsible for deep, restorative sleep. Over time, poor sleep quality can weaken your immune system, raise blood pressure, and even accelerate cognitive decline. Studies have shown that seniors who frequently wake up at night have a higher risk of developing dementia and other memory-related conditions due to long-term sleep disruption. But hydration is still important. So what's the best solution? Instead of cutting out liquids entirely, try adjusting your intake schedule. Drink the majority of your fluids earlier in the day and taper off by late afternoon. If you feel thirsty in the evening, take small sips rather than drinking a full glass all at once. And if you're drinking caffeinated beverages like coffee or tea in the late afternoon, be aware that caffeine acts as a diuretic, increasing urine production and making the problem even worse. Another tip: pay attention to hidden sources of liquid in your diet. Soups, fruits with high water content, and even some medications can contribute to fluid retention and increase your likelihood of waking up at night. By making small but intentional adjustments, you can dramatically improve your sleep quality, reduce your risk of nighttime falls, and support your overall health in the long run. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 3. Sleeping in a room that's too warm. A cozy, warm bedroom might sound inviting, but if you're over 70, keeping your room too warm at night can silently put your health at risk. Many seniors make the mistake of cranking up the thermostat or bundling up in heavy blankets, thinking it will help them sleep better. But the truth is, sleeping in a room that's too warm can increase your risk of heart problems, dehydration, and poor sleep quality, without you even realizing it. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at regulating temperature. The ability to sweat and release heat declines, making it easier for body temperature to rise too high, especially during sleep. When your body overheats, your heart has to work harder to cool you down, which can put unnecessary strain on your cardiovascular system. This can be especially dangerous for seniors with heart conditions, high blood pressure, or circulation issues. Think about this. Have you ever woken up feeling sweaty, restless, or even slightly out of breath in the middle of the night? That's your body struggling to regulate heat. Studies show that sleeping in a warm room increases the risk of dehydration, even if you don't feel thirsty. Mild dehydration at night can cause blood to become thicker, increasing the risk of blood clots, heart attacks, and strokes, particularly in older adults. Let's consider an example. Imagine someone like Frank, a 74-year-old retiree who enjoys reading in bed before turning in for the night. He keeps his bedroom at a comfortable 75 degrees Fahrenheit and piles on thick blankets to stay warm. But night after night, he finds himself tossing and turning, waking up drenched in sweat and feeling groggy the next morning. What Frank doesn't realize is that his warm sleeping environment is disrupting his body's natural sleep cycle, preventing him from reaching the deep, restorative stages of sleep he needs for optimal health. A cooler room promotes better sleep by encouraging the body to naturally lower its core temperature. This process is essential for deep sleep, which helps with memory consolidation, immune system function, and overall longevity. Seniors who consistently sleep in a cooler environment report waking up feeling more refreshed, energized, and mentally sharp. So, what's the ideal sleeping temperature? Experts recommend keeping your bedroom between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit for optimal sleep quality. If that feels too cold, try layering with breathable cotton blankets instead of heavy synthetic ones, which can trap heat. Wearing light, moisture-wicking sleepwear can also help regulate body temperature throughout the night. Another simple trick: open a window for fresh air or use a small fan to keep air circulating. Not only does this help with cooling, but it also improves air quality, reducing the risk of respiratory issues that can disturb sleep. Making this small adjustment to your sleep environment can have a powerful impact on your overall health. By keeping your bedroom cool, you reduce your risk of cardiovascular strain, promote deeper sleep, and wake up feeling better rested, without the dangers of overheating. Now, let's talk about one last bedtime habit that's particularly risky for seniors, yet many people unknowingly do it every single night. This one might surprise you. Number 4. Sleeping in the wrong position. Most people don't think twice about the way they sleep, assuming that as long as they're comfortable, they're fine. But after 70, the position you sleep in can have a much bigger impact on your health than you might realize. The wrong sleeping position can lead to breathing problems, poor circulation, and even increase the risk of heart failure or stroke. And yet, many seniors unknowingly sleep in a way that puts unnecessary strain on their bodies every single night. Here's why it matters. As you age, your body naturally experiences changes in muscle tone, lung function, and circulation. Lying in the wrong position for hours at a time can restrict airflow, reduce oxygen levels, and put pressure on key blood vessels, making it harder for your body to function properly while you sleep. Over time, this can contribute to everything from snoring and sleep apnea to more serious conditions like nighttime heart strain. Sleeping position. A hidden risk. After 70. Sleeping flat on your back might seem like a comfortable and harmless habit, but for many seniors, it's actually one of the riskiest sleep positions. When you lie on your back, gravity causes your tongue and soft tissues in the throat to relax and fall backward, which can partially block your airway. This can lead to obstructive sleep apnea, a serious condition where breathing repeatedly stops and starts during the night. Surprisingly, many people don't even know they have sleep apnea. Yet it can dramatically raise the risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and even sudden cardiac arrest. Take, for example, Robert, a 76-year-old who always slept on his back. His wife noticed that he would sometimes stop breathing for a few seconds before gasping for air. At first, Robert dismissed it, assuming it was just a normal part of aging. But over time, he began waking up exhausted, suffering from headaches, and difficulty concentrating during the day. When he finally consulted his doctor, he discovered that his sleep position was contributing to undiagnosed sleep apnea, putting continuous strain on his heart every night. Even if you don't suffer from sleep apnea, the wrong sleep position can still impact your health, especially circulation. Research suggests that sleeping on your right side places additional pressure on the heart, making it harder for blood to flow efficiently. For seniors with heart issues, this can lead to fluid buildup in the lungs and legs over time, increasing the risk of congestive heart failure. So, what's the ideal sleeping position after 70? Experts recommend sleeping on your left side whenever possible. This position improves circulation, supports heart function, and aids digestion. For those prone to acid reflux or heartburn, sleeping on the left side also helps prevent stomach acid from traveling up the esophagus, reducing nighttime discomfort and improving sleep quality. If staying on your side feels challenging, try placing a body pillow along your back to prevent rolling. Elevating your head slightly with a supportive pillow can also help keep airways open and minimize breathing interruptions. And if you deal with joint pain, placing a pillow between your knees can help maintain proper spinal alignment and relieve pressure on your lower back. This small change in your sleeping posture can make a big difference in your health. By ensuring your body is properly positioned for optimal breathing, circulation, and heart performance, you reduce the risk of nighttime complications and wake up feeling more refreshed and energized. If you're still with us and found this section helpful, drop a number 4 in the comments to let us know. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss valuable health updates. Final thoughts. We've now covered 4 bedtime habits that may seem minor, but can actually pose significant health risks after age 70. Eating too late at night, drinking too many fluids before bed, keeping your room too warm, sleeping in the wrong position. Each of these habits can quietly affect your heart health, sleep quality, and overall well-being. The good news? These risks aren't permanent. By making a few simple adjustments to your evening routine, you can improve your sleep, lower your risk of serious health issues, and start waking up feeling stronger, more alert, and better rested. Take a moment to reflect. Do you recognize any of these habits in your own routine? Are you waking up multiple times at night? Do you feel overheated or restless in bed? Have you been sleeping on your back for years without realizing the impact? Whatever your situation, the first step is awareness. Once you identify the issue, you can take action to address it. Here's your challenge for tonight. Pick just one habit from this list and make a small change. Eat your dinner a bit earlier, lower the thermostat, or shift your sleeping position to your left side. Even a small adjustment can lead to significant improvements over time. Thank you for spending time with us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your insights mean a lot to us and help motivate the work we do. If you found this content valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Your support allows us to keep creating helpful videos and resources to inform and inspire you. Thanks again for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.